I had the privilege to visit Vancouver approximately 3-4 months ago, and I had been to Vancouver years back. What I really found very interesting is how this city has blossomed. Given that it has such a natural geographical beauty to begin with, developers have now understood that you have a perfect scenario to develop fantastic product. I saw the transformation over a course of maybe 6-7 years, and it's admirable. I was asked by somebody recently whether or not Vancouver is at the same level of this or that, and I really think that Vancouver is setting a tempo that is very unique. I think the level of quality and sophistication that I saw in Vancouver is not unlike New York. In some cases, I would even say that it will surpass in the finishing and quality. So I was actually very proud to have gone and to be able to get acquainted and to understand the fabric of the city, and the restaurants and the lifestyle. It became one of those cities that are very unforgettable. What we wanted to convey was sort of like an understated sophistication. And it's a lot easier to do it when you're trying to develop an environment that feels very tranquil and serene. And we use noble materials, meaning everything seems like it blends, it flows. Touches of history within the space. It's not only about the materiality, it's about how do you manipulate the elements to give you this sort of like, you don't know what makes it so interesting, but it is there. Once you enter into the space and you feel that the environment grabs you and it takes you away to a different place, you're conditioning people from a very hectic life to a very sort of like peaceful environment. Given that the building is of such quality, we needed to make sure that all the interiors and all the amenities speak to that vocabulary. It is definitely a very well-appointed building. Finishes are exquisite, but everything was done like in that spirit of carrying that arrival experience, ascending amenities, and ultimately the residences, like a cohesive, seamless feel to it. I always love that fact that it's kind of like almost like an element that landed from somewhere, but it belongs in the whole environment. It's not just about the sculpture itself, but it's the messaging and the reflection and how these materials, absorb the surroundings. And I think that for this particular project in CURV, if we were able to curate an element that has these values, it will add so much more to the landscape and to the arrival experience to the building. I think that the most important thing is understand the environment, understand the goals. What is the message that we want to convey? We try to acquaint ourselves about where we are situated. What makes Vancouver different? And as I mentioned before, Vancouver is geographically in a fantastic location. It's by the water. You have beautiful trees. You have a lot of nature. So it had to speak to that language.